type of extremism to have what you want. Uh, I almost think it will offend y'all the way it will come off. Because there's no way something like that can come off pretty or non-offensive. So it's easy not to reach out and make that phone call. Because we're so different. And I want so badly for y'all to be in another space and in another mindset where failure, not taking time off, would never be an option. It's an option for y'all right now. It's an option for you to work 6 hours as opposed to 15 hours when you have no reason on earth not to work 15 hours. It's an option. And to me, that ain't no fucking option. If for one, I'm staying with one of my parents. 2, I'm not independent. 3, I don't have my own gig, my own ride. Me not working 24 hours is not a fucking option. That's an option for y'all. That's the type of extremism. That's the only type of shit that I can relate to. That ain't y'all. We so fucking different. If I talk to y'all on a regular basis, this type of shit would really, really offend y'all. Because this is non-stop. This is how different I am from y'all. And I don't like it. It pisses me off. Big time. So not making that phone call becomes real easy. Because the shit don't get pretty. The longer I talk and the longer I think about those options that y'all have, that y'all exercise when y'all ain't got a fucking pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out of. And y'all comfortable. Physically, mentally, it gets to you, but by the same token, it don't get to you enough to make you a fucking extremist to go out there and do what you have to do to make yourself independent. So you don't be a codependent on anybody. It don't piss you off enough the fact that you can't have your kids over to your place. And plans, these type of words, plans and the word TRI pisses me off. Because as long as you're doing these things, you are not doing. You are planning. You are trying. Which is a difference from doing. And I hear this. I hear help. I need help. I can't relate to these type of conversations and stuff. These are the things that pisses me off and stuff like this here. We didn't have options like that. And it's hard to relate to listening to anybody talk about these type of things. And once again, if we talk, it ain't ever my intention to offend you. It's one too many things in the world to be doing than to be sitting there trying to intentionally piss somebody off. There's peaceful things that I could be doing, and instead of trying to intentionally piss you off. So if we talk, it's to get you to a different spot, in mind and in life. And those things are not said to piss you off. It's to take you somewhere, give you a different perspective, make you see things differently, and stuff like this here.
Well, go ahead.
And this is what you come from. This is the DNA that's in your blood. And when you talk about the instances and where you try, and I said
what instances am I using try? Can you reference any of them, please?
Say again?
Can you reference any of them, like try? Like,
Yeah, well, your business. I think about that a lot, and the fact that you was on top of that shit. You know, I mean, you had overachieved like a motherfucker. Cause there's nobody who ever would have thought that you could have ever pulled off something like that. And you did that shit. You weren't taking no for an answer, and you put motherfuckers on the spot. The fact that they thought that you could never do nothing like that, and you pulled that shit off, made 6 figures and shit. And when the shit went haywire, you know, there was a drop off. Things didn't go the way you planned and stuff. My thing is that you keep doing. Stop planning. Stop trying. Continue to do. Because as long as you planning and trying, you thinking. No, there's a such thing as just simply doing. I was watching this episode one time. It was hot mics. It would be on inside the NFL on HBO. And the hot mics is when they would have the mics up to the football players and the coaches, and you would hear some of the shit that they were saying. And during Pittsburgh's Super Bowl year, the last Super Bowl they won, Mike Tomlin told one of the linebackers, he ran over to the sideline. He gotta let motherfuckers stop thinking. He thinking too much. Tell him to play football. Now, me knowing, what he said and what he meant was just two different things. There's no such thing as you not thinking. But what he meant by telling me that one linebacker that to tell the other player is
putting too much into what
he putting too much into it.
Yeah.
You got to go off instincts. Your instinct is really to just do. And sometimes you have to just do in lieu of thinking. And this is why I tell Monte, nah, if you want to rap, okay, I ain't saying don't rap, but continue to fucking work. Whatever you do, continue to fucking keep you a goddamn gig and shit. You always doing that. You think in the meantime and shit like this shit, but you're always doing. You don't allow yourself to get down. You don't allow no goddamn self-pity to creep into your life and shit.
Nah, Pops, but you know, you ain't gonna like this, and I respect everything you're saying. You know, I don't use try really because everything when it came to this year, to this whole year, trying ain't been in my vocabulary. I've been doing, and when shit fall and shit go left, I still been able to bounce back. I done just got to a point right now where I know, Pops, can't shit stop me in life but me. And
that's my point. That's my whole point.
Pops, I know, but and this one I'm finna say to you, you ain't gonna like it. But right now, Pops, right now in life, dude, I'm scared as I ever been in my life. It's like everything didn't fail, everything didn't crumble. I'm really by myself, but I got a lot of good shit going, and it's a lot of bad shit. And it's like, damn, I know I can't get sunk up. Pops, I'm always in this kind of like this position. It's always a transition for me, and I always be in one, but this one different. And I know I'm at a point, Pops, where I can strike gold at a different level, make way different connections on so many different levels, and it's just like, Pops, I ain't got not a soul but Dominique, and I be toe the fuck up when I look in the mirror and everything I done worked for around me, it ain't even, that shit gone, it's dead. It's like what the fuck am I supposed to, understand, like, just keep, like, I'm moving, Pops, like, now, like, and I said 6 hours, Pops, but, Pops, that's the reason right now I just stopped at, what, 7 o'clock something, 7, 8 something, Pops, uh, I've been at that point, and I've been an extremist, but I've been that in certain ways, in a negative way. I'm changing to where I'm doing this shit in a positive way, and it's getting to me because everything's so much clearer, and it is killing me. Like, man, Pops, every day I wake up, people like, damn, and it's like it's Pops. I be prepared to, man. I don't be prepared some days for some of the shit that's gonna happen, but Pops, I still get up every day, out that door, and I'm knowing I'm finna go towards what I'm finna work towards. If that's $1, if that's towards the relationship with my kids, if that's towards personal time to actually heal from my own fucked up decisions and my understanding of shit, and even if that's getting the fuck out, Pops, and understanding that this shit just don't stop, which it don't, whether I'm here or not. I don't know if I ever told you, Pops, how I felt actually waking up out that coma. That feeling, damn near 2 weeks later, dude. And I can look over and see that. I see, you know what I mean, my mama sitting over there. That feeling opening my eyes, dude. I don't know what fucking day it is. I don't know nothing. Feel like it was yesterday. That feeling crushed it. It crushed me, dude. It crushed me because I knew shit wasn't right. Things like, I knew it wasn't right. I knew shit wasn't right. And it's kind of stuck with me. And I don't stop for even that purpose though, because it's like everything started over. I had to remember all this shit over. My whole fucked up life over. Coming out the medical seduced coma. Dude, I feel every day the shit I did to myself. Pity, by far, is the least thing I ever have showed Dominique DShoemaker. And until I make it, dude, it's like, I know I'm not gonna do it, but I damn it don't want to do it to nobody else either. And that becomes the problem. And where I'm headed, where I'm going, and how I'm moving. But I know the shit I've been doing, I always moved a certain way. The ones closest to me at my mom and, like you say, you, Pops, you know what I'm saying? Like, by staying in y'all house, I may not even be fucking nowhere right now. You know what I'm saying? But I got to this fucking point. To where I know I can be somewhere, Pops.
What point is that, Dominic?
I don't know, dude. I already know. I know I can. I know I'm going to be somewhere. I just gotta make the play, dude. Like, and just keep going. Like, in the end. No matter what come with it, like. I ain't want to say it like that. I ain't want to do it like this, but it's like at the end of the day, you know, I'm understanding, dude. Like, it truly doesn't matter. Like, I got to shoot to be, you know, me too, and be happy too, and be peaceful too, and find that peace. Not for a moment, but for a lifetime.
Though they come in moments.
Pops, that shit just hurt though, dude. Like, shit. I've been letting it all go. I've been letting it all go. Like, this ain't no shit that I've been just like. Pops, I don't talk to nobody I used to talk to. Everybody in my fucking phone I talk to is a whole different group from the motherfucking people I used to talk to. I don't have no, man, Pops, this shit, it fucks me up. It fucks me up. Like, it literally fucks me up. Like, damn. And these people still around too, dude, you know? These motherfuckers still watch my page too, you know? It's just, it don't make sense sometimes. But I know I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep strolling. I gotta keep moving. And the part that's really killing me the most is, man, Pops, it's to a point to like where it ain't really hit it to with the kids. You know, I probably should have been doing it, preparing myself for it in the beginning, but man, shit, it mattered. Every point mattered into this shit here, into this point here. You know, whether it's right or wrong, it all mattered. And yeah, dude, I know I just gotta keep moving though. I gotta keep going. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live with all of it. I'm gonna live with the pain, the hurt, all that, Pops. I just gotta channel it and shit.
This is the part.
I'm drowning right now in it, but shit, I'm pulling myself out, dude. Like, it's the only reason why I said 6 hours. You know, I'm knowing I'm working more than 6 hours. I just said it, dude. But I'll let you, you know what I mean, feel what you feel, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say feel, I'm gonna let you speak what I told you because.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the part where I pretty much, you know, told him some shit, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, I was clear with him on what I was feeling. For the first time in my life, I ever actually told him, my old man, what I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? And I got exactly what I deserved too. I ain't never opened up like this, but hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So finish peeping out, you know, what it was though. Like, this is, I don't know. I had to see where it was gonna go, you know what I'm saying? I had to get his true opinion on feeling and mentally where I'm at, just everything. I had to see where he was at on it. And you know, I say certain stuff just like he'd throw out certain stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? To see where I'm at. So this is what I did the same to him. So, and I'm finna see where y'all finna see where the conversation goes.
Until I make it, because it all hit different, you know. Because all this shit, you know what I mean? Robin said the same shit. Like a motherfucker asking.
Now you get that clear.
I got you, but I'll let you, you know what I mean, feel what you feel, you know. I'm drowning right now in it, but
Yeah,
shit,
keep it
I'm
right
pulling
there.
myself out, dude. Like, it's the only reason why I said 6 hours. You know, I'm knowing I'm working more than 6 hours. I just said it, dude. But I'll let you, you know what I mean, feel what you feel, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say feel, I'm gonna let you speak what I told you because,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Yeah, you get that clear.
I got you, man. And it's all for a reason, you know, because I still feel like I'm shortchanging myself regardless. So it's all needed. And let's see, when I go back and listen to it, you know, I'm gonna look at it the same, but I'm gonna take it for what it is because it all hit different, you know. Because all this shit, you know what I mean? Robin said the same shit. Like a motherfucker asking, you know what I mean, with this shrine shit, asking for help. And my whole thing, shit, I ain't never asked nobody for fucking help, really. You know what I'm saying? Outside of you or my mama, outside of you and my mama. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I barely come to either one of y'all for help. You know, outside of, you know what I mean? Shit, shelter. You know what I mean? If anything, you know, man, dude, I said, but I feel it though. I still want to eat it. I want to take it in. I want to, you know, challenge it too because, um, Robin said something to me, pops, and I kind of. She said her mama said something to her about it. People said something to her about if they look back, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, I ain't know what she meant by it, but I said it to her in the terms of, you know, what I'm saying to her. I want her to finish what she's saying because I'm not in the places to where I'm wanna or ever planning on looking back on shit. If it's anything, like loved ones or all that shit, pops. I just feel like shit, it's a point in time in life right now where I just gotta keep going. Period.
Yeah. I don't think there's never been a point in my life where that hasn't been the case.
Yeah.
So that's the way I've always looked at my life.
Just keep going.
That's always the point. I ain't got time to worry about or think about the pain, stuff like this.
That's what's up.
I always felt like if I stopped and thought about the pain that I hear other people relate to and audibilize, that would be cause me to be stagnant if I thought about it. Because if you speak it out, you done thought about it. I can't recall times when I've had conversations with folks and stuff where I talked about my pain and wasn't fully engaged into sustaining myself ever. My pain ain't never been crippling. I wouldn't allow it to cripple me. I wouldn't allow my pain or anything else I go to even be much of a conversation at all. Because I know whatever you do in life, you're teaching. And that's one big reason I've always tried to mitigate that conversation with anybody I talk to is my pain and stuff. Because if you're beholden to your pain and stuff like this here, to me, you're giving too much time to it. Now, self-help people will sit up and tell you stuff like this here, well, you got to do this and you got to do that. There is a good thing about where we come from back when, as opposed to how shit is today. Back when we refused to have that conversation. We were so masochistic and so egotistic and stuff like this here. we didn't have these type of conversations about motherfuckers' feelings and shit like this here, dude. Wasn't no man gonna sit around and listen to no shit for one. For two, wasn't no man gonna sit up and allow you to express yourself to that level and stuff. So we didn't have time for no shit like this. If I sit up and talk about my pain, I talk about when my father died and we went from the age of, I was 8 years old to 13, working in the fucking Louisiana sun up to sundown, and didn't get one goddamn cent. I don't talk this shit. I don't tell people this. I've had to largely be reminded of that because I don't let shit like that dwell in my mind. I can't talk about no pain that I've been through, because if I did, it'll cause me to be stagnant and I could see it. That falls into that category of being beholden to your feelings a little bit too much. And when men do shit like that, they are a pathetic and pitiful creature to me. This is another reason I don't talk to my kids and shit like that. We are very, very fucking different people. Y'all in the age where this is the age for folks to speak their feelings and talk about their feelings, get it out, let it out, and all that shit. It's a backdrop to that shit. That backdrop is something I cannot relate to. We come from that world.
It's part of a different purpose because of where it's going. I think it's gonna stop this new world order shit.
It is, dude. It is. It's a lot of ugly shit, dude, that I cannot relate to because I ain't come from this shit. I fucking abhor it. I hate it, resent it, can't stand it. But all my kids is in this shit. We are going to have some drastically different views about things. Things that I couldn't do nothing but really offend y'all, and probably vice versa, because y'all is in this world. Y'all come from this generation.
And they got kids coming up, and at least I do.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
And they like that and some. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gotta break the generational curses, man. Shit. The whole purpose. The lack of teaching, the lack of, that's why shit keep going left, not being able to express your feelings, not being able to talk and tell your fucking kids how to get through them, pops. I feel, because a lot of this shit, the nigga grew up fucking damn near just in it. Shit, like, and like, it ain't y'all fault, cause y'all, like, shit, pops, y'all didn't go through it, but it's like, damn, that's the thing of too, like, we ain't the only ones having to adapt. Y'all have to adapt to the different times.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm saying, it's
That's
all
right.
one.
Facts.
It's all one, dude. Like you said, it's all one. So that's why I don't like, even a crackhead on the street. Like, I can see it too, like Pops, my route would have been different, and I'm so much of an extremist. Like I said, Pops, that decision I made to come stay with my mama, you know what I'm saying? And I'm writing this in my book. I'm wanting to be clear, and I'm glad I'm talking to you now, so I can ask you this, and I can be clear in this book that I'm writing. From what I'm remembering, I asked you, I wasn't for sure that was gonna be a permanent thing with me staying there, but I'm not sure if you made that clear or not when I left.
I personally think I could write a book about the things that you ain't clear about. That you thought and still think that you were clear about. You know what? I don't even ask you this shit. I just listen to you.
Okay. Go ahead, dude. Like shit. Like that was a question though. Like this shit. Like you can write a book about the shit I'm unclear about. I'm just asking you that specific question. That was a specific.
Yeah.
Not
That's
mixing up anything with anything.
that specific question. This is how that went. Me and Stephanie had conversations about you going back there. You told me you wanted to go back there with me. Man told me he wanted you to come back and stuff like this here. Some of that was true, and some of that was also Stephanie putting the battery in me. And me and her talked about getting y'all back together. So the agreement was for me to bring you back, and I will come get you in holidays, get y'all in holidays and school year, when school was out. Stephanie, following the advice of herself and a lot of putting the battery in her back, was saying anything just to get you back. There was an agreement. There was nothing about you going there to stay and not ever coming back. And that was the last thing that was on her mind, although she was saying these words and stuff. That's how that went.
Okay.
Now, if she told you anything different, she's a fucking lie. And I tell you to get on the phone right the fuck now, so I can curse her out.
I ain't never asked her, Pops. I asked you first. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the thing between me and you first. You know.
That's how that went. And she went into hiding, started getting all that goddamn child support until I moved there. She wasn't concerned about any of the agreement that was made to get you back down there. Once you got back down there, she changed her number. I couldn't contact her no more. I had no idea where she was. Wouldn't nobody tell me that she had moved to Monroe. Then, once she moved to Monroe, she moved to Texas. I didn't know none of this shit for 4 years. Didn't know nothing. Coming home, asking motherfuckers and shit. Motherfuckers not telling me shit. That's how that went. Until Tara is the only reason I ever got back with y'all. Because a man told Tara he wanted to talk to his dad. That's how I got back rekindled with y'all. That one incident. Period. She wasn't trying to have y'all call me. She wasn't trying to have y'all talk to me. That's how that went. And then to go years and shit to hear y'all say, well, I left y'all and shit like this here. And I don't even talk about this shit. Once again, I don't talk to y'all about my pain and shit like this here. I don't talk this pain shit. Just ain't a part.
At that point right there, I knew, you know, whatever shit I'm going through as a little boy and shit like that. And well, I'm going through in life as a grown man, that little boy gonna have to heal on his own. He giving me what I need right there. The stuff that I always had questions about, the stuff that I rebelled about. You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't for me to even talk or say any of this stuff through, you know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all a little bit of clarity through, well, I'm even letting y'all listen to it. This is really to help every young boy that's ever wondered why his dad wasn't there or could be there, all that, you know what I'm saying? This me just letting y'all into my life. Y'all saying, you know what I mean? Sometimes some of us deserved that. Sometimes, shoot, we didn't. Sometimes, I ain't gonna say we didn't. It's sometimes like it's a good thing that you didn't get to meet them. Sometimes it's a reason that they are in your life. See, the things I'm able to learn from my dad, not able from not being around, and from being around to a certain extent, is different. Yeah, I don't look at him highly. Yeah, I may not value him like I'm fully supposed to, but I still love him and I respect him as a man first. But we have our indifferences, which leads to us not talking to as well. So, you know, y'all can have your own will, you know what I mean, your own choose out here, like, you know what I mean. So for ones that's growing up without fathers and some that's growing up with, for the ones that's going through father struggles and being a father and going through it with baby mama drama and stuff like this, trying to figure it out, trying to get through these mind-boggling, situations, from balancing, going through these repeating loops with man, it ain't, man, that ain't it. That ain't it. We had to go through too much. We had to learn too much to be where we at. The hard way, a lot of us. And that looks bad on us at times because we be healing. We be in places still exploding at times. For the ones that's not healing, they're still walking around with it. And even for the ones that's healing at times. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it for you. I'm gonna play it all the way out from here though. I hope y'all listen to it. I hope you get whatever you can get from it and, grow from it too.
This ain't no Negro shit. Where the fuck I mean to go right now this year? And I had so many good and decent opportunities. The fact they ain't got their own room, their own bed.
She changed her number. I couldn't contact her no more. I had no idea what she was. Wouldn't nobody tell me that she had moved to Monroe. Then, once she moved to Monroe, she moved to Texas. I didn't know none of this shit for 4 years. Didn't know nothing. Coming home asking motherfuckers and shit. Motherfuckers not telling me shit. That's how that went. Until Tara is the only reason I ever got back with y'all. Because a man told Tara he wanted to talk to his dad.
And yeah, I'm crying in the video. Yeah.
I got back rekindled with y'all. That one incident.
Fuck y'all. Y'all feel some type of way.
Period. She wasn't trying to have y'all call me. She wasn't trying to have y'all talk to me. That's how that went. And then to go years and shit to hear y'all say, well, I left y'all.
I said the video on like the phone. Here. My bad.
And I don't even talk about this shit once again. I don't talk to y'all about my pain and shit like this here. I don't talk this pain shit. Just ain't a part of my fucking conversation. We come from the generation, we roll with that shit and keep it pushing. We don't have these conversations. Real men, I mean, back in our day, that's what we call real men. We dealt with the bullshit that was on our plate, and nobody knew about it.
Like one thing I have been learning though, like that I never understood though, like but I've been seeing throughout my whole like existence. It's like dude, women has been so much out of place, like in so many different ways, you know. To even some of them in a proper place, you know what I'm saying? But
that was their problem dealing with shit.
it's just yeah.
Excuse me.
That shit cold though,
Let the
dude.
video play.
Shit matters, you know. It definitely matters. Like, because these ain't, you know what I mean, shit. Pops, it ain't, it ain't take one motherfucker to take the, you know what I mean, have a fucking kid, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and you know what I mean, this the shit I'm telling Bianca. I just told her today. Shit is below the communication line right now. Like